Hello everyone and welcome to the universe mode here on Raw, here on WWE 2K18. Coming out first in a #1 contenders match for the Raw Women's Championship is the former Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss. Sasha Banks, of course, the champion, defeated Alexa Bliss for the title. And now Alexa looking to get right back into that title picture with a win here tonight. Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks have had a long rivalry, but this triple threat #1 contenders match could change that. We could be seeing a different face in the title picture. We could be seeing someone else face Sasha Banks at Payback. Could that someone else be Nia Jax? The woman who claims to be not like most girls. Nia Jax, one of the most dominant forces in all of the WWE. It's hard to deny that she's probably the most dominant force in the Raw Women's division. Nia, yet to be a champion, but could get one step closer with a win here tonight against Alexa Bliss and another opponent. It's hard to pick against Nia Jax in situations like this, as she is just so much more dominant than every other woman on the roster. And the third and final competitor in this triple threat. Who else besides the hugger? Just BAYLEY. BAYLEY looks ready to go in this triple threat match. And there are the wacky waving inflatable tube men, or whatever they're called. BAYLEY ready to get things started here on the first episode of Universe Mode here on Raw. Alexa, Nia, and BAYLEY ready to get things started. I will be competing as Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax immediately, right after Alexa Bliss. And now BAYLEY right after Nia. I decided that it would be more fun for me to just play rather than to just commentate, so I'm taking a new approach to this universe mode. Oh, and a Luthez press from BAYLEY, stopping Alexa in her tracks. Now Alexa going after the head of BAYLEY. Oh, but BAYLEY fighting back. Wow, BAYLEY immediately comes back. Oh, now after Nia. Irish whip. Oh, nice hit there from BAYLEY, but it just does not do anything. Nia is a nice big move there from Nia. Oh, and now Nia. Oh, with a nice backbreaker there as Alexa rolls all the way out of the ring. Now Nia just left in the ring to toy with BAYLEY. A pin. No count whatsoever. Now Nia. Oh, big move there to the gut of BAYLEY. Oh, and then a nice toss. Alexa Bliss taking her time on the outside. She knows just how dangerous Nia can be. We've seen them partner up in the past. Oh, now BAYLEY with a nice Hurricane Rana coming back. BAYLEY takes to the outside to chase Alexa Bliss. And she gets the better of Alexa there with a nice move. Oh, right into the ring post goes BAYLEY. Nia. But a nice move there from BAYLEY, getting right back into it. And then there's the former champ Alexa. Now Alexa going after Bayley. Of course, triple threat match. No countouts, no disqualifications. Oh, and Nia taking advantage of the no countouts with a nice Irish whip there into the ring post. Oh, and then Alexa sends her right back as Alexa looks to be in control here. Alexa begging for Nia to get up. But Bayley, oh, with a nice neck breaker there. Now back into the ring. Bayley and Alexa. But Bayley goes back out. Now Bayley back into the ring. But Alexa wants no part of Bayley, sending her out to the outside. And now Nia and Alexa left in the ring. And that might be problematic for Alexa, as Nia going after her. Oh, huge punches from Nia Jax. And then a huge toss, my goodness. Oh, and a nice elbow drop there from Nia Jax. Bayley now pumping up the crowd. Meanwhile, Nia and Alexa in the ring. Oh, huge move. Oh, Bayley breaking up the move. Now Bayley with a nice European uppercut there. Bayley getting things started. Nice DDT to Nia. Bayley now. Oh, with a nice swing neck breaker there. Bayley could have Nia right where she wants her, excuse me. Bayley going to the top rope. Now Bayley with a huge elbow drop. That could be it. Alexa's got to get back in the ring. She does, just in time. Bayley not able to get the pinfall on Nia Jax. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, nice knee there by Alexa Bliss. And now Alexa with a nice move. Alexa could be looking to end this one. Turns Bayley around. Oh, nice move, nice DDT there from Alexa Bliss. Huge DDT could spell the end for this one for Bayley. Alexa with the cover, the pin, 1, 2. No, Nia breaks it up. Oh, now Nia. Nia's got Alexa where she wants her. Oh my goodness. What a huge move into that turnbuckle there. Now Nia fired up. She's just punching at nothing. What? Why is she doing that? I'm not really sure. It's perhaps an intimidation tactic from Nia Jax. Nia meets Alexa on the outside, but Alexa gets the better of her. Oh, now Alexa with a chair. No disqualification. Oh, no. There we go. No disqualification. But Nia dodging attack after attack with that steel chair. These two women are trying to gang up and take Nia out of it. And that steel chair might do just that. As Alexa now back in the ring. The last woman standing. Now Nia and Bayley both back in the ring. Focusing on each other. Nice DDT there from Bayley. Now an Irish whip. Bayley. Oh, with a huge clothesline. Bayley's fired up. Bayley's fired up. Bayley getting things going. Bayley just rolling over Alexa to get a big move in on Nia. What a comeback there from Bayley. Now Bayley with a huge suplex. Alexa getting out of her way. Bayley looks dangerous. Now Bayley back into the ring. What could Bayley be looking for here? Oh, the pin. Alexa back into the ring, breaking up the pin at 1. Now Nia fighting back. Oh, but Bayley. Oh, almost reverses. Nia, though. Nia now. Oh, with a huge back body drop. Alexa trying to take advantage, but misses. Oh, and then Nia sends Bliss to the outside. Nia looking to take control here. Sending Bliss back into the ring. This might not be good for Bliss, but Nia needs to regroup. Giving Bliss a chance to get ready. Oh, a pin attempt here. The pin. 1, 2, no. Kick out of 1. Now Bayley looking for a pin. Questionable decision there by Bayley, as the pin just really had no chance. Oh, Alexa able to reverse both kicks perhaps. Oh, but a huge move there from Nia Jax, planting the former women's champion. The first SmackDown and Raw women's champion, that is. Nia, the only person in this match to have not won a championship yet. Now, Bayley looking for another pin. The ref taking a second to set up, and that might have helped out Alexa get ready to kick out of that one. Now Bayley. Oh, the pin. Nia just comes out of nowhere for the pin. I didn't even notice. Now the pin from Bayley. Everyone just trying to get pinfalls on Alexa for some reason. I don't think she's ready yet. Now Nia. Oh, Bayley out of nowhere. Bayley to belly. Bayley to belly, but Alexa gets up just in the nick of time. Perhaps unlucky there from Bayley. But now Nia just got the Bayley to belly delivered to her. And now Bliss with a nice move. That could be it. That could be it for Nia. Nia, the pin. 1, 2, 3. Alexa Bliss, the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship. Bayley delivers the Bayley to belly. Bayley just went to work on Nia. Probably the weakest I've seen Nia in a long time in a match. She really just did not dominate, which is rare for her. Alexa Bliss after a Bayley to belly with a nice move here, able to finish it off. And Alexa Bliss is going to Payback to face Sasha once again. I'm being told now that we have an announcement from one of our superstars, the leader of the Titus brand, Titus O'Neil. So here he is now, ladies and gentlemen, Titus O'Neil, to the approval of the audience out here to address the WWE Universe. The crowd pumped up. Titus O'Neil. I hope Apollo Crews is listening to this, because I'm extending a formal invitation for him to join me in this ring right here, right now. Oh, and there is Apollo Crews. Exactly who Titus was looking for. Apollo and Titus have become allies in recent weeks. Apollo hasn't had much of anything for momentum except for when he has Titus with him. So let's see what they have to say. I'm out here for one reason and one reason only. The WWE Universe. They want to see me in this ring with you. They want to know why you called me out here tonight. And they want to see what's going to come up next. I want to know what comes next too. So let's hear what you have to say. Are you people ready? If there's one thing I know you love, it's a good fight. You like the thrill of learning other superstars' ring awareness. So why limit yourself to one opponent in any given match? If you were to form a tag team with me, then that would give you at least 2 superstars in any given match. You could learn twice as fast. If you really think the 2 of us together could decimate the rest of the competition around here, you're damn right we can. But I'm warning you now, if you ever try to double cross me, it'll be the last thing you do. You're making the right choice because our time to shine is long overdue. You don't need to worry about me because we're going to be like 2 brothers from different mothers from this moment forward. This is the beginning of a new day for you, for me, and for WWE. I just hope you know what you're doing, because this could get out of hand. Titus and Apollo Crews, the Titus brand, now not just a brand, but a tag team. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another #1 contenders match in the main event this evening, and it is a fatal 4-way for the Universal Championship #1 contender spot. And who else would come first but the most polarizing man in sports entertainment right now, Roman Reigns. The big dog looks ready, amped up to get another shot at the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar's had it since WrestleMania. But everything could change at this Payback. And Roman Reigns is looking to be the difference. Definitely a mixed reaction from the crowd, but what else would you expect when Roman Reigns is on his way down to the ring? Let's see who our second competitor is. The man with the most momentum in the WWE, the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman, yet to be a Universal Champion, yet to be any kind of champion. But I'd be shocked if he wasn't in the near future. Braun has been the most dominant man in the WWE in recent memory. And speaking of dominance, this man right here, Samoa Joe, the man who's got the submission move that can make anyone fall asleep, the coquina clutch. If we see that applied here tonight, Samoa Joe could be facing Brock Lesnar a few Sundays from now at Payback. Samoa Joe ready to get things started in the main event this evening. One of the most popular workers in all of the WWE, Samoa Joe, gets the crowd pumped up before we meet our final competitor this evening. The lights have gone out. And who else besides the leader of the BÁLOR Club? The man himself, Finn Balor. Everyone excited to see Finn Balor here on Raw, as he makes his way down to the ring. The crowd loving the entrance from Finn Balor. Finn Balor, if I'm not, I may be wrong about this, but I believe he's the only former Universal Champion in this match, winning it last year at SummerSlam and then losing it due to injury one short day after. Roman Reigns looking to ruin everything, as per usual, standing in the way of Balor's entrance. But nobody seems to care here in the arena. Everyone loving Finn Balor, as we are ready to get things underway in this fatal four-way #1 contenders match. Roman, Braun, Joe, Finn. Let's get things started. I will be using Finn Balor in this match. He was unable to get Braun off of his feet. Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns quickly to the outside, as Finn Balor going after Braun. Samoa Joe, no, Roman, with a nice reversal and a neck breaker there. The size difference between the two men in the ring is incredible. With a nice powerbomb there by Roman Reigns. Nice reversal there by Braun. And Finn with a nice reversal and an arm drag. Nothing able to get the big man off of his feet though, as he just manhandles Finn in the middle of the ring. Joe still going after Roman with a nice move there and a huge punch in the ring. Braun Strowman onto Finn Balor. Joe and Roman just running around on the outside. The two big men looking like cruiserweights just running around. Braun going after Finn on the inside. Finn definitely at a disadvantage in terms of size between every single one of the competitors in this match, but I'm not counting him out. Finn Balor's been one of the best competitors in the WWE since he's gotten here, since he was in NXT, since he was on Raw. Definitely not counting out this man right here with a nice move. Oh no. Finn just not able to get anything going against the much bigger Braun Strowman. Nice move there by Braun. Roman and Samoa Joe bring it back inside the ring, but Braun and Finn perhaps leaving the ring. Oh, Superman punch from Roman Reigns. Roman's could be setting up the beginning of the end. Roman, no, reversal by Samoa Joe. What a huge reversal. He gets a DDT out of what everyone assumed would have been a spear, and that is just huge for Samoa Joe. Finn now bringing it back inside the ring. Braun still looking to go after Finn perhaps. Now Finn. Oh, and Samoa Joe breaks up Finn's signature. Oh, both men now going after Finn Balor. Oh my God. Braun Strowman goes after Finn, knocks down Samoa Joe in the process. Now we got a bit of a change in matchups here. Roman Reigns and Finn Balor on the outside. Oh, and Finn with a nice move there. That could be it for Roman, but outside of the ring might not mean anything. Braun Strowman now looking to set up Samoa Joe perhaps. Finn getting out of the way. But now Braun coming after Finn. Oh, and a nice jawbreaker there. Now Roman getting back up to his feet. All four men getting back up to their feet. Braun Strowman with a huge boot to the face of Finn Balor. Braun now moving things back into the ring. Samoa Joe and Finn on the outside. Joe just throws Finn to the other side. Braun with a huge show of strength with a nice gut-wrench suplex onto Roman Reigns. Samoa Joe just throwing throwing Finn Balor around. And now a nice move by Braun Strowman. That could spell the end. Nice swing neck breaker though by Samoa Joe. And a nice side Russian leg sweep there. As both men look to leave the ring to attack Finn Balor. Finn retreating. As both men are coming after Finn. All three men now chasing Finn. This match is moving up the entranceway, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Roman pays for it though. Finn waited for his moment. Now Braun showboating. But a nice bulldog there. Finn Balor. Looking good. Another kick to Roman. Roman struggling to get any sort of offense here. Another nice move there by Finn. Braun and Joe now going after each other. Braun with a nice reversal. Braun now throwing Samoa Joe as things look to get back into the ring. Finn retreats again as Braun Strowman's coming after him. Oh, and Braun just bulldozes Finn Balor without even doing much of anything. Braun looks to get things back to the ring. No, he's going back after Roman Reigns. Roman may have put himself in a bad situation here as Braun Strowman looking to toy with the big dog. But a nice reversal there by Roman Reigns. Now Samoa Joe coming after Finn Balor. All four of these men meet on the entrance ramp. Now Roman. Things might be getting back to the ring now. Samoa Joe with a nice knee to Finn Balor. Now we're getting closer and closer to the ring as all four men move this one back to ringside. Braun moving Samoa Joe back into the ring. Braun could be looking to set up the end for Samoa Joe. Finn and Roman on the outside. Roman retreats back into the ring for a running power slam and able to break up the pinfall there. Now Roman with a nice neck breaker as Braun rolls out of the ring. Roman now moving things back into the ring with Finn. Nice elbow. Samoa Joe crawling. Roman now looking to take control. Samoa Joe looking. Oh, nice reversal there by Finn. Now Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns. Nice snapmare there. Now Braun throwing Finn Balor to the outside. Finn being temporarily eliminated. Samoa Joe now going after Roman Reigns, but Roman with a no, nice reversal there by Joe. Now Samoa Joe with a nice suplex there. Braun and Finn have to be careful as Joe could look to end it at any second with a coquina clutch. Oh, Braun Strowman looked to move back into the ring, but in the way is Roman Reigns. Roman still groggy at ringside as Samoa Joe just stares at him. Oh, and a nice reversal there by Samoa Joe. Back into the ring go Braun and Finn. Joe will join them. Oh, now Boston Crab. Boston Crab applied. This could be the end. This could be the end of the match for Finn, but Finn able to get to the ropes. And now Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe with a huge powerbomb. The pin now. 1. Oh no! Changed into a submission maneuver. That's it! That's it, Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe able to make the Monster Among Men tap! And Samoa Joe is the #1 contender What a huge submission move. Braun Strowman just couldn't take it anymore. There's a bear hug by Braun Strowman, but a rope break breaks it up. Running power slam into a pin. Roman there to break it up. But this is the huge move, the huge power slam. The huge power bomb moves right in to a submission maneuver after Joe decides he can't get the pinfall victory. Samoa Joe, much to the pleasure of everyone here, your new #1 contender. That'll do it for the first episode of Universe Mode and the first episode of Raw. I will see you soon with SmackDown.